What's good, everybody? It's your man, The Voice, bringing you this week's Time Out. This is where we take a step back and assess the game of life, looking to God for strategies to bring us true success. This week's thought, I'm him. Different terms have been used to describe someone who's reached the pinnacle of achievement. The king, top dog, head honcho, the big boss man. Maybe a bombastic description like, he's an animal, she's a beast, they're a monster. In recent times, the phrase I'm him has gained popularity, especially in the sports world. Many attribute this to rapper Kevin Gates, whose second album released in 2019 had this title. He used him as an acronym, standing for His Imperial Majesty. Athletes, students, fast food workers, you name it. Since 2022, anytime someone does something of note, people are quick to scream, I'm him. One act of proficiency in an area doesn't necessarily make you him, though. Saying it doesn't make it true. You may be him in a moment, but a proven track record is what it takes, and sustained success to really be considered him. The only person who can say without a doubt that they're him is God. When Moses was charged to request the release of the Israelites, he asked God, who should I say sent me to your people, Israel? His response was to tell them that I am send you. They tried to stone Jesus at the temple when he said, before Abraham was, I am. The same I am that he used there at the temple is the same I am that was used as he spoke to Moses through the burning bush. So he was saying, yes, I am man in flesh, but I am 100% God as well, because in me dwells the fullness of the Godhead bodily. Jesus used that same I am when he was in the garden and they came to arrest him and they said, hey, where's Jesus of Nazareth? Are you him? He's like, I am. When John the Baptist was concerned about him being the Messiah, Jesus sent word back through John's disciples that the lame were healed and the blind see and the dead were raised and the gospel was preached to the poor, that he was indeed Messiah. When Simeon was looking for the Messiah because God promised him that he would see the Lord's Messiah before he died, when he grabbed him in his arms, he rejoiced because of the promise coming to pass. Jesus is him. Now, recently, Rick spoke on how God showed both Israel's king and Aram's king that he was the God of both the hills and the plains, or as he said, and as the song says, the hills and the valleys. Christ reigns over everything. Now, there have been some false messiahs, people like Barabbas and others throughout history. Most recently, people like Jim Jones, David Koresh, and Father Divine. They've all claimed to be him, but they all died. And none of them fulfilled the prophecies. And they couldn't because Jesus is him. As a matter of fact, not only is he him, he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. The only one who made something from nothing is God. He is the ultimate source. Now, in sin, we take God's creation, we pervert it, we make some things, but we still have to have something to pull from to make it. Every good and perfect gift comes from God. So even the things that we make and that we do, we only do it and we only have the ability to do it because God has given us that ability. As his creation, we were given the ability to rule and dominate and create. When we do these things, we must remember that it's not our doing. It's God's power at work in us. Don't be like Lucifer and seek the glory for yourself. You see where that led him. Recognize where the ability stems from and give glory to whom it belongs. So here's the play. The only one who can truly say, I'm him, is Jesus. Everyone else's greatness is a gift from the Creator. We can't take it with us, so do all that you can to maximize it and give glory to the source, which is Him. It's your man, The Voice, with this week's timeout. All right, time to get back in the game of life. Until next week, ready, break.